It's tight. That's what I like about it.
You were
That's
there,
what I want to be a part of.
You were there for the Tennessee game, correct?
Yes, sir.
What do you remember most about that, and how was it watching that game in the rain like
I remember how loud it was. I was just sitting down. It was like speakers surrounding you. Like you couldn't hear yourself talking. Then it was lit. It was.
What's your relationship with Coach Kirby Smart like?
It's good. You know, being an underclassman, he can't really get a bond with me yet. But as far as knowing each other and building that bond, it's going good.
What players on the team do you know right now?
Michael Williams. I know he come from where my hometown is, so me and him have a connection.
What did he tell you about Georgia?
I haven't talked to him about Georgia yet, but the next time I see him, I will ask about it.
Awesome.
You were talking about being an underclassman. What went into going ahead and getting on a commitment list and locking it down? I mean,
because I was looking at Georgia since I first got offered, and then when I went to the celebration, they had just sealed the deal. It was like, this is where I want to be.
So no concerns over missing out on the whole process or anything like that. You feel good about it?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of the process, do you have anywhere else you're planning on visiting this spring and summer, or are you locked into Georgia?
I haven't. I will be visiting and going to camps at other schools, but I haven't got my schedule made yet, so I can't really. I don't know yet. Yeah.
What other coaches from other teams, are still recruiting you and staying active?
I know Florida State coach Neville, he's recruiting me. Auburn new head coach Freeze, he's recruiting, and them the two that I talked to after I committed to Georgia. So hopefully more come.
If you had to put a finger on the one main thing like that, just that one thing that's like makes you love Georgia, makes you know that you're going to stick with it, what would that be?
Having the family bond, being all together.
And I'm sure he asked you before I came up, but I did want to ask you about Coach Scott. Coach,
Yes,
what's he like? What's your bond with him?
He's the same person every time you see him. You always that one personality. He just kick it with you.
What are you lifting right now?
I haven't maxed out yet, so.
Any goals?
My goal is to reach bench 400 by the end of this school semester.
And what's your height?